Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again here on YouTube. Today I thought I'd share with you all my WCW Uncensored pay-per-view collection covering VHS tapes, custom DVDs and custom Blu-ray I have for that particular pay-per-view. Because we're in the month of March, sorry, I thought, it'd be a good idea just to show this set to you guys. And if this video does well, I'll probably do one each month for WCW, showing each of the pay-per-view collections I have, covering that particular month, if that makes sense. So straight away then we'll go on to the VHS tapes and check out the first one. So this is a best of, first of all, which has Uncensored and Full Brawl War Games on the same set. So this is best of WCW and NWO Volume 2 VHS. Awesome highlights of the world's greatest wrestling battles. This had a 15 certificate here in the UK. Warner Brothers release, or Warner Home Video release here in the UK. Catalogue number there. There's the spine. Sadly, a few of my VHS tapes, when they've either got accidentally dropped or, wear and tear throughout the years, they've got little parts of the plastic case broken off of them. Only some of them have, but yeah, what I'm going to do is replace those out at some point when I get a spare weekend, because I've got a box of VHS movies that was kindly gifted to me from a friend doing a house clearance. But I was just going to use those cases to change over with these, because they were in really good condition, the ones he gave me. So yeah, but back to this then, guys. So I have there's the tape, and yeah, so the back. So there is covering. This set here covers from, it says from 1993, but I'm guess that must mean the Full Brawl, because the first Uncensored was in 1995. That's why I paused for a bit to think about that. Sorry guys, but yeah, I assume that's what they're on about. But yeah, this would cover 1995 to probably 99's Uncensored. I can't remember now. It's been a while since I watched this tape, but yeah. So we have that one to kick the video off. Continuing on with the VHS tapes then, guys. I did have Uncensored 1995 on VHS years and years ago, but me being stupid, I sold it because WCW tapes were going for a high price back then in the early to mid 2000s. And with Silvervision doing the tagged classics, I was speaking to various people who were collecting and buying from Silvervision at that time, and there were rumors that going around that WCW were going to get all their pay-per-views released in twin packs once Silvervision had caught up with all the pay-per-views that, as tagged classics, up all the way up to 2001 or whatever it was. But that never happened, so obviously it was just a load of bullshit rumors. But I said to myself, one day I'll try and replace them all. But yeah, I never did get that back on VHS again. It was an Australian copy as well. I never had 1996 because that didn't get a PAL release to my knowledge. I had 1997, which was a mail order only one, and I don't have that one now because I sold that one too, unfortunately. But I do have 1998s still. This is from that mail order company I was on about just now as well, with the one I had from 1997, Uncensored, sorry. So yeah, this one has Sting and Scott Hall on the front cover artwork, and this particular mail order company as well would have this kind of border on their cover, using this border on their cover artwork with the WCW logo at the top, which I thought was pretty cool. And their catalogue number is always at the bottom on the spine there. So this one was WCW 012, and I think they went up to 23 releases in total for the mail order pay-per-views in the UK. So this one had a cage match. Hollywood Hogan against Randy Savage. Scott Hall versus Sting for the World Heavyweight Championship. Kurt Hennig versus Bret Hart. Kevin Nash versus the Giant. US Championship match between Raven, Chris Benoit and Diamond Dallas Page. Scott Steiner versus Lex Luger. A Cruiserweight Championship match between Chris Jericho and Dean Malenko. Conan versus Juventud Guerrera. And a World Television Championship match between Booker T and Eddie Guerrero. And just below that match, there's information of that company that used to put these WCW videos out in the UK. This one had a E certificate from the BBFC, which is exempt from BBFC certification. So there's the there's the disc. I was going to say, I'm so used to saying that. Yeah, there's the tape. I'm sorry if I said that about the other tape just now. I didn't even think of that till then. But yeah, there's the tape, and on the inside interior artwork, it would have adverts for the other releases they did. And again, with their address, name, address, and contact details. And again, with that border on the outside of the cover artwork. Pretty cool. There's some good releases. And there's that Uncensored 97 I used to have there, guys. With Luger, Torture Rack, Hollywood Hogan. But yeah, then there's the tape again, in case you needed to see that, guys. And these did often come with an order form, a little mini order form inside, but I must have used this one. Used the order form from this one, maybe. I don't know, but it's not in there. But in future videos, I'll show you some of the tapes that do contain them. So yes, sadly I can't show you the VHS tapes, as I said, then from 95 to 1997. But there you go, there's 1998. Moving on, we had Warner Home Video release Uncensored 1999 on move up on VHS. I'll say DVD again. But yeah, we have Hollywood Hogan and Ric Flair on the front cover artwork there. Awesome lightning in the background, I do like that. I was never a fan of this logo change at this time in the late 90s, mid to late 90s, when they'd gone with this WCW logo. From a distance, it kind of looks like a shark opening its mouth trying to swallow another fish. But that's just my opinion, guys. And yeah, so never before seen coverage of the wildest WCW wrestling event in history, Uncensored, from March 14th, 1999. 26 years old now, guys. That's crazy, isn't it? And this has a 15 certificate here in the UK. There's the spine for that and the catalogue number again at the bottom. Yeah, apologies again with the wear and tear. Like I said, I'm going to be swapping these out when I get a spare weekend. These ones did usually have adverts on the inside. Some of them do, some of them don't. It's a bit hit and miss. I don't know whether they're just saving money on ink or whatever. But some, like I said, some of them do have adverts on the inside, some don't. And some also come with a pamphlet with adverts on. This one, I'm guessing, doesn't, because it would have fell out by now. Nope. So, yeah, unfortunately, I can't show you the pamphlet that would have been in this one, but maybe one of the other ones will have it. But yeah, there's the tape itself. Not the disc, Bunny, not the disc. and here's the back. So yeah, this one featured David and Goliath match as Kevin Nash took on Rey Mysterio Jr. Dog collar match between Chris Jericho and Perry Saturn. TV title match between Booker T and Scott Steiner. And we have details of their website, plus 5 more explosive matches. Yeah, it's pretty badass. And a year later, we had from Warner Home Video again in the UK. We had Uncensored 2000 with a release. We have Jeff Jarrett, and Sid Vicious on the front in the foreground, and in the background a bit more we can see Sting in between Jeff and Sid's head. And I believe that could be Ric Flair above Jeff Jarrett's head as well. So Double J and Big Sid break all the rules in their battle for the heavyweight gold. This one had an 18 certificate here in the UK. Probably due to all the blood and everything else in it. Again, catalogue number at the bottom. See, this is the logo I didn't mind when he joined it with the NWO as well. And then they go and add the newer one to the top. So they got the old and new logos. Didn't show you the tape, did I, guys? Sorry. Oh, wow, yeah. So this one's still sealed, so that's pretty fucking cool. Forgot about that. So, yeah, this one's still sealed, guys. So this one had the Harris brothers against the Mamalukes in a tag team title match. Texan bull rope match between Terry Funk and Dustin Rhodes. Plus 5 more slugfests. And various screenshots. Pretty cool. Yeah, and as usual, they have the runtime and website details at the bottom and everything else. So yeah, that's my VHS tapes of Uncensored. Obviously, 2001, March 2001, the last pay-per-view was called Greed. So Uncensored stopped at 2000 after a 5-6 year run from 95 to 2000. I'll show you my custom DVDs now, guys. So, kicking off with Uncensored 1995. Action-packed advisory, no rules, no mercy. We have Avalanche, Hogan and Savage on the front cover artwork there. And again, Savage at the bottom. So unsanctioned, unauthorized, unbelievable. This was exactly the same cover artwork I had on the VHS tape. I had the Australian VHS PAL version of this pay-per-view, which is pretty cool. There's the spine. There's the disc. And yeah, the match listing. So we had a strap match between Hulk Hogan and Vader. Randy Savage took on Avalanche. Johnny B. Bad took on Arn Anderson. We had... I thought I was imagining that then, guys, sorry. It's a martial arts match between Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Meng. Cool. Dustin Rhodes versus Blacktop Bully in a King of the Road match. Yeah, I think both of those guys got fired from WCW because they both weren't supposed to get colour, but they did in that match. I think it was that match anyway. It must have been really awkward to film that as well, like from a helicopter or however they managed to do it, but it was quite an interesting one. They'd never done anything like that again, but it was good for what it was for its time. We have a Texas Tornado Rules match, Nasty Boys versus Harlem Heat, and Sting versus Big Bubba. Next up, we had Uncensored from 1996, Doomsday for Hogan and Savage. There's like various wrestlers surrounding them. So we have Flair, Meng, Arn Anderson, fucking Bane from Batman and Robin movie. That's what it looks like. Kevin Sullivan, Zeus, Barbarian and Lex Luger. There's the spine. Disc. And there's the match listing. So Doomsday cage match. Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage versus Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Kevin Sullivan, Lex Luger, Meng, Barbarian, Z Gangsta, and the Ultimate Solution. So I'm guessing the Bane ripoff was the Ultimate Solution. Obviously, there was controversy surrounding the name use of the Ultimate Solution because it's a name for an atomic bomb or something used in World War II, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really into all my history and everything else when it comes to wars and shit like that. It's just something I remember reading up on. Apologies if I've got that wrong, but it's something along those lines. And Zed Gangster must be Zeus. Chicago Street Fight, we had Sting and Booker T take on the Road Warriors. WCW US title was on the line as Conan took on Eddie Guerrero. Loser leaves WCW match. The Booty Man versus DDP. The Booty Man. Yeah, that was Brutus the Barber Beefcake, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we had a grudge match between Lord Steven Regal and the Belfast Bruiser. Colonel Robert Parker versus Medusa in an intergender match. And the Giant versus Loch Ness. Wow, what a stacked, uncensored pay-per-view that was. Ah yes, so this is basically what the VHS tape would look like for Uncensored 1997. I know I tried showing you just now in one of the adverts on the interior artwork. Oh yeah, for the Uncensored 98 that was. But yeah, this is what the 97 one would have looked like on, with the cover artwork VHS tape, minus the DVD video logo there. So yeah, Hollywood Hogan getting torture racked by Lex Luger. And again with that metal border with WCW logo at the top. There's the disc. Spine. And match listing on the back. Crunch time in Charleston. So main event was Team Piper, which consisted of Rowdy Roddy Piper, Steve McMichael, Jeff Jarrett and Chris Benoit, as he took on Team WCW, the Giant, Lex Luger and the Steiner Brothers. Oh, versus Team NWO as well. Sorry guys, it's 3 teams. My bad, sorry. It's because I'm reading from all the way back here. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash as Team NWO. We also had on the undercard Ultimate Dragon, is that meant to be Ultimo Dragon, versus Psychosis. Prince Iaukea versus Rey Mysterio Jr. Glacier versus Mortis. Public Enemy versus Harlem Heat. Eddie Guerrero versus Dean Malenko. And again with the contact details at the bottom for that mail order company, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I really like this. Really, really awesome custom. Well, they all are. They're all well put together, I think. And also on custom DVD, 1998 with a slightly different cover artwork. This must be the American version of the artwork for Uncensored 1998, their VHS tape. Because as I showed you earlier, Sting and, was it Scott Hall on the front of that other one, on the 98 one? Yeah, Sting and Scott Hall. So we got Hollywood Hogan and Savage on this one. On the cover artwork, sorry. So yeah, steel cage match between Savage and Hogan. Sting against Scott Hall for the World Heavyweight title. Freeway US Heavyweight title match. So DDP, Raven, Chris Benoit. Bret Hart versus Rick Rude. Lex Luger versus Scott Steiner, and more. And to save room, I decided, one, to upgrade to Blu-ray after Uncensored 1998, and to save space as well. As I said, I decided to do them as a twin pack, or order them as a twin pack, and I have 99 and 2000 on Blu-ray, in a twin classics pack from WVM. My good friend Chad Stone over at Wrestling Video Media put this set together, which was very kind of him. I just told him in my mind what I wanted, and he came up with a few awesome designs. I chose the one I wanted to go with, and voila, this is the one that he kindly put together for me, with the other various WCW twin packs I've got, twin classics, whatever. So this one contained matches such as Hack versus Bam Bam Bigelow versus Raven, Booker T versus Scott Steiner, Hollywood Hogan versus Ric Flair, Fit Finlay versus Vampiro, Dustin Rhodes versus Terry Funk, Sting versus the Total Package, and more. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all of my uncensored collection to show you today. Sorry there's a few gaps with the VHS tapes, but I've still got every pay-per-view if you think about it, whether it's custom or on VHS tape or whatever. And also that best of, I thought I'd chuck that in to show you guys as well. Hope you've enjoyed this today, guys. If you want me to do more WCW pay-per-view collections like this one, I'll be happy to do that. Let's see how well this one does first, and then we'll go from there. Please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you all again soon for another video. Stay safe, guys. Goodbye for now.